Hi guys, welcome to my channel. New video, same clothes. I know I'm talking about Kalro today, and specifically, as you have seen in the title of the video, it's soil testing. This is Wangari Farm on Fire. Please subscribe, those who haven't, those who have. Thank you. 500, keep going strong. I thank you guys. So yes, I've started with the high note. Soil testing. You know how it's important to do soil testing because you need to know what kind of fertilizer you need to use, what is deficient in your soil, what are the things that are in your soil. And as an organic farmer, it's very hard for me to know what I need because I use like the Kienyeji method, which is I don't really know what is in my compost. And they told me that if I take my compost there, they can test it for me. They don't just test soil, they test for chemicals, which is a wow factor. And I thought that was pretty awesome. So Kenya Labs, which is under Calro, they have invested a lot of machinery to make sure that farmers test their soils. But what do? We go and wing it and we say, sini DAP ya kupanda, alafu CNN ya kutop dress, sini hivyo, si maneno imeisha. Wangari, when she comes and says, I want my strawberries to be sweeter, and she's told, you need potassium. And then she's there thinking, okay. Now it's getting to the grit of it. Yes, you need to soil test so that you know what kind of fertilizers you need. You need also the soil testing is in two ways. So to know what kind of nutrition is in your soil. Two, what kind of pathogens. These are diseases, let's say like nematodes, those kinds of diseases that affect your soil. You also get to know by doing soil testing. And it's not hard and it's not expensive. Guess how much it is? Drum roll, please. 1,000 shillings. I know, you've been conned. It's not conned though. It's smart Kenyans who have found out where Kalro is in Nairobi. Hi, Komeru. It's in Nairobi and it's 1,000 shillings to sample under 5 acres. If you have more than 5 acres, those are 2 samples. That will mean that you'll have to pay twice for them. Let's say you have 7 acres. So you'll take samples for 5 acres, that's 1 sample. Then you'll take for 2 acres, that's another sample. And you'll pay 2,000. I am laughing because I am those people who are contemplating about doing a soil test for 10,000. And the Lord saw me and felt mercy on me. And now I started this series. And now farmers are going to know. I'm going to stop laughing. Anyway, yes, soil testing. So this is how you get to Kalro Kabete, the place for soil testing. You see, there's Loreto. They're both on Wayaki way. Please, by the way, if you get lost, you just find yourself in Nakuru to find your next U-turn. It is not funny. That road is a mess. But just be patient. Be patient with yourself. You will get there. It's easier to take a mat, because now I think next time I'll just take a mat, because you just shukia here at the road for Lavington, ABC place, then you walk to the gate, and I had to go to my suburbs, Naivasha, to get my next U-turn because I missed my turn. Anyway, now you are on Wayaki way from Nairobi, heading to Nakuru. Umenda! Just before you get to Nairobi school, you will see a new wall that has been redone to allow for the expansion of the road. Hang a right, ingia Kalro, uko ndio Kabete campus. Ukiona ABC place, then you see the junction, then you know you are near. Keep on the lookout on your right. But of course, if you're coming from Nairobi, you have to go down a bit and find a U-turn. You can't just cross, which is okay. Yeah. I missed my turn. I was on the bridge of Kangemi. Then I ended up going across the bridge and getting into that congested place. Now unajua mimi si baby cash. Me, I am the M-Pesa generation. Nikikanyaga nyanya, what will I pay with? Anyway, it was a horrific incident because the congestion there is real. I'm not saying they'll steal from you or anything. I'm just saying it's a bit congested, so drive carefully or walk carefully. Ukikanyaga nyawe, you will be lynched. And I do not want soil testing to be answerable for your farmers being lynched. Anyway, yes. So use Google Maps. I use them, they helped me eventually. But unaona ABC Place, it is there. It is not far. That is the second institution. Kalro ni mingi. By then you'll be seeing them and you'll be like, ay, kwani. Yes, they are like the Catholics. You know how Catholics own a lot of land? Yes, Kalro is like that. There is a Mugoka one, which is still in Nairobi. Ukiteremka tu hapo Gitaro or something, a place, those Kikuyu words. On your left, you will find land more than 1,000 acres in Nairobi. I mean, like, anyway, let me stop myself. Go there. This is how you take a soil test. You divide your land, if it's an acre. You mark 12 spots equally. You go with a jembe. You will need a jembe. Farmers, you will need a jembe. You dig a hole that is 1 foot long. I have an email on this too, so I'm going to send to anyone who is also interested. So you will need to dig a foot into the ground straight. You know, like the archaeologists do. Don't dig haphazardly. Dig straight, like you're digging, you know, like it's 90 degrees kind of thing. Then when you get that hole that is a foot deep, you scrape off a part of this wall from the top to the bottom, a feet long. So you scrape off like a cup. Then you go to your next hole, you do the same, and then you go to your next hole, and then up to all the 12 holes, equally distributed in your farm. Then you take that soil, you put it on top of a gunia, you mix. Then from there, you take half a kg. Farmers, I know you have a weighing scale in your farms. No farmer who doesn't have. If you don't, that is just absurd. It's like an accountant without a pen or calculator. Get your weighing scale. Measure half a kg. Take half a kg. Eka kwa karatasi. Andika label. So like you write the name of your farm. See, my farm is called Green Acres. Wangari Korea 0722 email. Then you take that package, you take it to Kalro, Kabete branch, opposite ABC Place. You pay 1,000 shillings. They have a pay bill there. You don't need to go to the bank to banks. You know how Kitambo you used to go to the government institution and they're like, kununua kadi ni 20 shillings na hatuna no cash policy. Sasa unaenda kwa bank, una deposit, unapanga line 35 hours, una deposit. Yes. Anyway, there is a pay bill, you pay, and voila. And then you wait. And then you wait some more. And then you wait. And it's 3 weeks later, maximum. They promise. You know how we say, like, you will get your ID after 1 month. And then it's 12 months and you're still waiting. Anyway, let's hope they are not. They didn't look overwhelmed. They looked like they could handle yes, the tests. So you wait 3 weeks maximum. It can be 2 weeks or earlier. They will call you, then they will give you your results. Your results will be in a nice document. Please file it because you're going to use that information for the rest of 3 months. So use that document to be knowing what to use, what not to use, what to reduce. If you have too much of something, they are going to give recommendations on how to reduce it. If you have too little of something, they are going to... If you are planting tomatoes, you can get a side chart and say, kama ninafanya hii kitu, na unajua hii kitu inatumianga phosphorus mingi sana. They will advise you. They are scientists. They know this stuff. And then I also need to add on this. Greenhouses. Those people who have greenhouses need to specifically do soil tests because the things we do in the greenhouse are very sensitive. They're like capsicums, English cucumbers, and tomatoes. So you need to get on that. And then inside the greenhouse is a separate sample. So you pay extra. You can't say, Ati, this is the soil of my land. No, because it's not moving inside the greenhouse. That's a separate sample. So you can say this is greenhouse soil. And then it's only a G. I know. I shouldn't say that. It's just 1,000, but this information will help you go a long way in terms of what amounts, what quantities of fertilizers to even add. I thought this was spectacular. I really loved it. And it's so easy because and then there's an opportunity to make money. So you know how Kenyans, as we hustlers, we love opportunities, panya route. So you can imagine how many farmers haven't done soil testing. Go to them, tell them the benefits, tell them to give you 2,000 yako ya mfuko ya kimbia, and then 1,000. They will give you a receipt, then you can bring to the farmer and the results. So you have made your money. So you have gotten a loophole on how to do it because they have the best machineries there. I don't think there's any other private lab that has as much investment on laboratories as they have. So use theirs. It's open to the public, and if you're a Kenyan, you have access. So guys, please subscribe. You will get to see more videos of this. I am going to Ilri next. I am going to JKUAT. I am going to meet that lady who's planting beans that help with libido. I know, right? And JKUAT, there's a lot. I think that one will just do like 5 videos on JKUAT because it's a lot. Ilri, Karo and Kalro is the same. They were combined by the government. They were Karo Kitambo, then now they are Kalro. So if you call their number, you go online, you type Kalro to give you the website, then you say call and they will direct you. Any inquiries you have, please check on that. These opportunities are for all Kenyans. Let's not just complain and say oh. Go specifically. Wacha kungojea mass solution. Enda useme na sasa mimi kama mkulimaji wa waru, how do I benefit from this thing? And then they'll tell you, oh, we have a potato center in Tumaini. And they have a potato center in Kabete, by the way. I didn't get a chance to go in there because I was running around too much. Yes.
In this open field, that is open, you're supposed to identify at least 12 points in that area randomly. Like that. In this first portion, dig 20 centimeters deep. Make sure from here to here it's 20 centimeters, and then remove all this soil. And then using a panga, you cut from top to where 20 centimeters, like you're scrapping this kalea, put in a bucket.
So not the bottom part.
No.
I'm getting the one on the side.
Yes.
Okay.
You go to the next point, do the same procedure, put the soil in the same bucket.
Same.
Yes.
Okay.
After all the soil,
From the 12 points.
Collecting all the points, mix the soil that is in the bucket thoroughly, and then you scoop.
How much soil should I put?
From in the bucket.
How much? The shaded area is approximately
A handful.
Okay.
Yes. And then after collecting all the points, you mix thoroughly, and then you scoop half a kilo.
Oh.
That is what you will bring for testing.
Okay.
The same procedure on
the greenhouse,
but separately. Collect 12 different points, the same procedure, put the soil separately. You'll bring
tomatoes are growing there. If I start scooping, seeing it damage roots.
Achana nazo ziendelee kugrow.
Okay.
Ile time uta harvest, utaleta soil sasa.
Okay.
But if the open field is not being used at the moment, you can bring for open field.
That one I can manage because it's just vegetables.
Okay.
The greenhouse are the ones that are hybrid and
For fertility, we are going to check on the...
That's an E. That's an FE.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the fertility, we are going to check for the nutrients in the soil and be able to advise you on which fertilizer you'll be using when growing your crops, at what time, at what amount. The second one is pathological, which we charge 1,500. We check for 3 major diseases that might affect your crops. Bacterial, fusarium, and nematodes. Those are the majorly that affects crops. Yes.
So if I pay 1,500, will you do both tests?
No,
for me to get both tests,
2,500.
you'll pay 2,500.
Yes.
Okay. How do I pay?
By M-Pesa.
So now I have my hole, which is about 20 centimeters. This is how I mean. You don't take the soil at the bottom, you take this soil, all of it. If you know how archaeologists take samples, you take from here to here. This is the soil. So from the top, you scrape it off like that. Now the soil falling is what you'll collect. And you just need a little, you don't need a lot. So this, you need like half a cup or a cup, but it's okay. You'll just take this. So this is what I need from my one hole. Maybe some from the very bottom that looks a bit dry as well. Then you mix. Then you take from all your 12 holes according to the size of your farm. Then you mix it up. Then from there you take half a kg. That's what you'll take for sampling. I hope it's clear. Yeah, so that's how we do it. Bye guys, and please don't forget to subscribe. 500 subscribers. I'm amazed. Like, this thing, I didn't think it could to such heights, and so I'm motivated to do more videos on how we can prove ourselves, especially on the level of ignorance. I'm a farmer in Nairobi and I've never been to Kalro. What does that say about me? Like, yeah, so we are going to do this. I think next to be Ilri or Kefis or Kev, all those. We're going to visit all government institutions and know how we farmers can benefit. So bye bye guys. Thank you for watching.